A proper party deserves a proper pump, and that's what we're getting, XRP fans. We're going to hit up XRP prices along with a little bit of Ripple news. Also got the SEC using their usual tactic, that's delay for those of you out there that don't know, and massive layoffs coming. Huge reduction in workforce. The reduction, where it's coming from, will surprise you. And Stewie, how do we celebrate a proper party? Starting it off with your comments says, yes, you matter most. Macro Aggie says, great content as usual, Mr. Nothing Burger. I appreciate that. Seriously, Nothing Burger, what's going to come out of this proper party? And we're going to talk about it. Simone Spencer, who's also hitting us up big time in the chats on the live stream, so shout out to Simone, says, I'm honestly leaning more on the idea of XRP being a stable, so I'm not surprised by the lack of price volatility. Across all the economic sectors, the only catalysts that seem to be coming out are negative. Won't lie, I'm a hodler, but I've been investing much less in XRP and going for precious metals. Data suggests a huge looming cloud over the economy and overvalued USD. My opinion, better stay ready, so ain't gotta get ready. Well said, ma'am. I'm gonna give that one a heart there. Yeah, there is a lot of data out there that says things are overvalued. And I'm not just talking about crypto. I'm talking about like entire market sectors are just completely. Stocks overvalued, commodities being overvalued. Bitcoin sitting at 26,886. XRP deep in the green. Proper party, proper pump. Stewie Griffin helped us out with that. Sitting at 53 cents. Backed off from the highs. We're going to get in traction, but still up 5%. Rest of the market nowhere near as hot. ETH 1672 up about 2%. H-bar right now not getting any of that action. Sitting at 4.9. Basically sitting flat. SEC, what's their tactic? Well, it's delay, everyone. The answer is delay. SEC delays decision on spot Bitcoin ETFs for BlackRock, Invesco, and Bitwise amid government shutdown uncertainty. Again, that was a tactic we saw in the hearing on the live stream, and I will have that linked at the end of this video. You got to check that out because you could definitely see some politics being played regarding the government shutdown. And there were three different people on one side of the aisle that's all they brought up. Gary, what happens to the SEC if you don't have, government funding? Well, what the hell do you think happens to any business that doesn't have funding? They they can't pay people. People don't work. Shit doesn't get done. So, but I mean, you could see where they were coming from on this. The recent deferments, which arrived 2 weeks prior to the initially scheduled second deadline. Yep, that's right, the 17th and 19th. Hit that subscribe button because I will keep you up to date. Yep, 17th and 19th October is when the rest of the decisions come out. The recent deferments, which arrived 2 weeks prior to the initially scheduled second deadline, reflect the regulatory caution persisting around crypto-backed financial products amidst a tense government fiscal scenario. So we got that thing hanging over our heads. Epic. Unrealistic metaverse ambitions are the reason for Epic Games' 830 workforce layoffs. That's a lot. Metaverse stuff. Metaverse has been a big flop, hasn't it? I mean, play to earn turned out to be a big right? When the markets suck, no one wants to play to earn because you don't make any money on it. In a stunning turn of events, CEO Tim Sweeney pointed fingers at seismic shifts in the company's financial landscape, saying, we're far more than bringing in. The juggernaut behind Fortnite Epic Games has taken drastic measures, slashing its workforce by 16%. Happy Friday, everyone out there at Epic Games, amounting to approximately 830 employees. That's a huge layoff. In the memo dated September 29th, hey, that's today. That's why you hit the subscribe button, because this is like the most, latest and breaking news. September 29th, Tim Sweeney laid out the harsh reality for Epic Games employees. He wrote, we've come to the stark conclusion that layoffs are only viable path forward. Implementing them at this juncture on such a grand scale is imperative to bring stability to our financial standing. So, big layoffs there with Epic Games. Ripple cancels plan to buy Fortress Trust. Hey, that means they're not going to be on the hook for that. Fortress Trust had an issue with a hack not too long ago. I broke that story a few days ago. Not going to keep rehashing that. XRP eyes explosive 1.73 billion market cap surge amid sudden price spike. Hey, hence the thumbnail, the 1.73 billion. Take a look at that chart. We can see we got up to 54.5, could not hold. Had a little bit of pull back, okay? But the idea is the pump came out of nowhere, and the entire market pumped at the same time. The entire market. XLM had a pump nowhere near as big. XLM had a pump during this, and it looked identical time frame wise. So proper party, proper pump. Boy, kind of coming up late to the game though, and take a look at the volume, right? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, volume just shoots up. Nothing. I could even go back to like a month, and you can see that this, oh, look, my purple arrow was there. This bar here in volume, way better than what we've seen in the last couple weeks. But it is not holding the price as of yet, and I'm talking about the peaks. We've already seen a 50% pullback, but we have not heard anything from the proper party because that's happening later today, and we will get you up to speed if anything breaks with that. And my carbon arrow bars came in. These things are super light. Color is perfect. Excited. The bike is coming together. Little late there to the game, wouldn't you say? Yeah. So anyways, it is good news, though, that XRP is getting a pump on price. I mean, hey, whether it's 5%, 3%, 7%, you know what? Gains are gains as long as they stay. Regarding the SEC delay decision, well, we knew the SEC was going to delay. We just did not know that the SEC was going to use government shutdowns for the reason why they need to delay. By the way, I had those two dates right here set up, the 17th and the 19th of October. Going to have to change that for the old big dates calendar for October now that those ETFs got delayed. And remember, the market was looking big time to get some action from the ETF. So a big catalyst that a lot of us were looking for to make some short-term moves and also add to some floor support with some juicy goodiness are now going to have to wait even longer. But let's see what the proper party brings us. I'll be very curious to see what happens tonight along with tomorrow in the morning as the dust settles. What am I doing today? Well, in my I just ripped my training thing. Oh, crap. Luckily, I have backups. But in my 6-hour ultra run, today is my scheduled day off. So I am going to work on the road bike. I've got my stem and I've got my arrow bars right here, or carbon arrow road bike bars. Gonna get that put on, chill out, do a whole bunch of stretching sessions. What are you cool cats gonna do? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all later.